Hello magazine lovers. Welcome to my channel. Today's topic is about Afra Sarıkoglu and Mert Ramazan Demir. Before we move into the video, please subscribe to my channel. Afra Sarıkoglu branded Mert Ramazan Demir a disappointment is a seductive thread in the vibrant tapestry of Turkish celebrity gossip, yet it unravels under scrutiny, lacking the anchor of verifiable evidence. No confirmed words from Afra, whether spilled in candid interviews, etched in social media posts, or carried by trusted media outlets, tie her to this sharp judgment of her Yali Kapkini co-star and once close companion. Their saga, a tempest of searing on-screen chemistry, public fractures, and tentative gestures of repair like a lavish necklace, has held fans captive, but this supposed declaration feels more like a spark fanned by eager speculation than a flame of truth. Set against the dizzy world's backdrop of tangled hearts and dramatic flourishes, this claim invites a deeper exploration. Let's trace its origins, weigh its plausibility, and uncover why Afra's alleged disappointment lingers as a shadow rather than a beacon, weaving a narrative that's fluid and rooted in what's known. Afra and Mert have been the lifeblood of Yali Kapkini, their characters' dance of love and betrayal a spellbinding draw for audiences. Their spark leaped off the screen, igniting a real-world romance that thrilled fans with stolen moments captured by eager lenses. But the path wasn't smooth. The whispers of Mert's wandering gaze, marked by nights out with others, cut deep, while Afra's solitary moments, like a quiet celebration alone, hinted at growing distance. Rumors of Mert's far-flung travels with another stirred further doubt, and signs of disconnection, like faded online traces of their bond, spoke louder than words. Yet, a later reunion, shared laughter on set, a sense of ease, suggested a mending, cemented by Mert's gift of a gleaming necklace, a gesture framed as an olive branch for past wounds. Afra wore it subtly, a flicker of light in a fleeting glimpse, but then came a rose at her doorstep, not from Mert but tied to another figure from her past, whispering of a heart turning elsewhere. In this swirl of signals, the notion that Afra called Mert a disappointment seems a natural echo of a love strained by missteps, yet no clear voice from her confirms it. Where does this claim take root? Likely in the fertile ground of fan hopes and media's hunger for a sharp headline. Afra has always guarded her inner world. Her reflections in past conversations paint her as a woman fueled by her craft, where love, though cherished, bows to the blaze of her ambition. No pointed barb at Mert emerges, no raw moment on air, no flare of frustration online, no inked confession in glossy pages. Gossip outlets, ever chasing the next scoop, might have spun a quiet remark into something jagged, perhaps a note about carving her own path after rumors swirled, reshaped into a verdict of disappointment. The rose, linked to a softer history with another, set social media alight with talk of Afra stepping forward, leaving Mert behind, but her only trace is a post musing on new seasons, no mention of him or regret. Mert's world, meanwhile, turns toward his next venture, brushing off any hint of a wound, while Afra dives into fresh creative pursuits, her focus on what's ahead, not what's past. Afra Sarıkoglu's recent statement about Mert Ramazan Demir has left fans shocked and speculating about the real reason behind their latest emotional turbulence. In a candid conversation with close friends, Afra reportedly said, "Mert was a disappointment for me," revealing that things between the two are not as picture-perfect as they once seemed. Those close to the actress claim she had put immense emotional investment into their relationship. After months of trying to maintain a bond through intense filming schedules, public pressure, and personal sacrifices, Afra had apparently reached her breaking point. Her words, simple yet cutting, suggest that Mert may have failed to live up to the emotional maturity or commitment she expected from him. The disappointment seems to stem not from one major event, but a series of smaller moments, missed promises, emotional distance, and conflicting priorities. One source said that Afra began noticing a shift in Mert's behavior after a rumored new project began consuming more of his time and attention. She reportedly felt ignored, especially during moments when she needed his support the most. To make matters worse, there have been whispers in the industry about Mert's flirtatious behavior at recent events, where he was seen getting too friendly with a new co-star. While nothing has been confirmed, it was enough to ignite doubts in Afra's mind. She didn't want to believe the rumors, the insider explained, but Mert wasn't doing much to reassure her either. Despite the emotional setback, Afra has not publicly confirmed a breakup. However, those closest to her say she's begun to emotionally detach, focusing more on her work and surrounding herself with friends who uplift her. She's not the type to play games or make dramatic exits, a colleague noted. But when she's done, she's done. Meanwhile, Mert has remained tight-lipped. His social media presence has been minimal, and when approached by journalists recently, he brushed off questions about his relationship with Afra. Some fans believe he's trying to keep the peace or perhaps working on damage control behind the scenes. Could disappointment simmer in her heart? It's not hard to see why Mert's rumored slips, from late-night shadows to distant escapades, would test any trust. The necklace was a bold bid to stitch the tear, but Afra's response, its quiet presence, no loud embrace, suggests a heart still weighing its choices, not fully swayed. The rose, blooming from a gentler connection, hints at a new path, one less fraught than Mert's cycle of highs and lows. Yet, Afra's way is one of restraint. She doesn't unravel her wounds for the crowd, unlike others in the dizzy spotlight who've bared raw pain after public slights. Those tales of gifts given and bonds renounced show how stars wrestle with fallout under glaring lights, but Afra's silence is her strength, offering no fodder for gossip's blaze. Her reserve stands apart, a choice to let actions, not words, chart her course. The dizzy world feeds on such stories, where love often plays to a script. Whispers of past stars entangled in multiple hearts show how rumors flare without solid ground, shaped by fan dreams and industry games to keep eyes glued. Fans amplify the hum, some rally for Afra to break free, seeing her spark with Mert as faded, while others hold tight to their shared fire, hoping it reignites. But no moment captures her naming him a letdown, no clip, no quote, no slip. Audiences return to Yali Kapkini, searching for her character's resolve in Afra's poised silence, while her new endeavors draw whispers of fresh beginnings. Afra hasn't called Mert a disappointment, no words, no trace, no proof. Her heart may tilt toward new horizons, her gaze fixed on her craft, but she's not unfurling grievances for the world. It's a story spun by those watching, not one Afra's living. Turkey's captivated, but Afra holds her truth close, letting quiet steps, not rumored slights, shape her path. If there are any celebrities you would like to know about and follow current developments, please indicate in the comments. Thank you for listening. I hope to see you in the next videos. Goodbye.